Hello everyone, DJ Collectibles 99 here, and today we will be taking a look at the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Hot Toys Gamora figure. I am so excited that today is finally the day that she arrived at my house. I've been waiting for so long for this figure. I'm pretty sure I ordered her in like April of 2018, and she got delayed a few times, and I really was so excited because now I can finally pair her with my Star-Lord figure. And this, from the photos that I've seen from other people posts, and as well as the final product pictures, this literally looks like the best version of Gamora that we've gotten to date from Hot Toys. I'm so excited, and I'm really excited as well to pose her up because she doesn't have the rubberized arms from the first edition, which I didn't get hugely because of that. So this version has like full joints without the rubber. So she'll be much easier to pose and hold poses without risks of tearing in the rubber or anything. So without further ado, let's look at the box first. I always love Hot Toys because they are really good at their box designs and everything. Like, this is amazing. It looks like a cassette stereo type deal. I absolutely love it. I love that it's green. I know Star-Lord's was like red to match his color tones, and it had his helmet on the front. Well, right here we have, around the speaker section, we have Gamora's face with her cool purple tinted hair, as well as like some cute like little buttons and stuff on the front to make it look more like a stereo, as well as the Guardians of the Galaxy logo on the side of it right here. And then right here is a clear window because when you do open it up, it has the contents of the people who created this figure, as well as this cute little like mixtape graphic that's on it as well, just to kind of make it look more realistic, like it was actually put in, and I love that detail. Right here it says MMS 483 1/6 scale collectible figure Gamora. And this is from the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 version, which can easily be paired with the Avengers Infinity War line as well, since she wore basically the same exact outfit. So this is kind of like a two-for figure of two different movies. Right here is the cool Guardians of the Galaxy logo with their ship. On the backs it has warnings as well as different types of notices and manufacturing stuff on the side, so a little basic, but you get all the details on the front, which is super cool. And then like a little bit of plug-in information here. And as well, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 right here, but all in like a metal type of font. So that's really cool. And then going to the side here, you can see that it has a dial for the volume, as well as like some other speaker type designs, as well as the collectible figure logo right there. And then on the front, it looks like Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is spray painted in different colors. And I thought that that was really cool. And it also has like a bunch of different like little buttons and stuff that are printed on as well. So I think that is it for the box. So I will open her up and show you how she comes. Okay, so when you first remove the top, it is actually like a shoebox style. So it actually like basically just, you take the lid off, and this is the first thing that's shown. And like I said, there was like this graphic right here that you could see through a clear window. So like there's your clear window, and then you can just kind of see it through there. And here's all the lovely people who helped to make this amazing Gamora figure. And it looks like a like the inside of it, kind of like a tech board type thing, which I thought was really cool. And then when you lift this part up here, you can see the actual figure herself, and this is how she comes, nice and tightly packed away, so that you'll be able to take her in and out easily and stuff like that. It's really cool. I love how they pack it up and stuff to make it, you know, safe and everything like that, but without using a bunch of twist ties and stuff that would cut into plastic. I like that it's like very snug fit, and she should arrive safely. So now, without further ado, let's actually get her open and see all of her amazing details that she has to offer. Okay guys, she is out of the box, and I have to say, this is an absolutely stunning piece. It was really worth the wait. Like, wow, this looks just like Zoe Saldana, and I absolutely love it. And the amount of details, like just in the face sculpt alone, is incredible. And I really like the hair too. I know that like it's very divided on like the whole like rooted versus sculpted look, but I'm actually very content with the rooted hair look. It does take a little bit of work to get it to how you want it, and you know, kind of how you want it posed based off of how she's posing. But once you get it there, it looks phenomenal. And I'm really glad that they didn't go with the plastic route, because now she has a lot more free roam to move her head any way you want it to, and the plastic won't cut into her jacket or anything. It's great, and I absolutely love it. And I'm so happy that she's finally here. Going to the face, you can see that like it literally is like almost a spitting image of Zoe Saldana. Like, I can see her from every angle, and it looks absolutely amazing. And like the detail, like the sheer detail, if I can get it to focus on like the silver parts of her face, just like in the movie, like it's so amazing. Let's see here. A little bit more up in the face. So it looks absolutely amazing. And I definitely feel like this, compared to the older version, has more of like a better skin tone. It's more accurate to her actual skin tone in the movie, because I thought the other one was a little bit more too light. But this one's about perfect, and I absolutely love it. Her hair is very long, and you can see that it goes from like this black color to orange to a hot pink, and I love it. It's so beautiful. Quickly, I'll show you the out-of-box hair. It's actually really not that bad. I'm not gonna lie, like they did a really good job protecting the curl to make it look really beautiful. Like, I'm super happy with it. But yeah, that is pretty awesome. This is definitely a new experience, because this is my first rooted haired Hot Toys, so I wasn't sure what to expect. But I do think that they did a really excellent job with keeping it tamed and all that. So moving her hair kind of out of the way here, you just kind of gently want to work with it. They said an advisory to not put gel or anything in it, because they don't want it to leak coloring onto the figure or anything like that. So don't wash it, don't put water on it, don't condition it, just kind of leave it how it is and kind of just work with it. And I also saw a review from the area that I bought it from. They did an unboxing, and they said that the best way to tame flyaways is to use like a makeup powder brush, like a clean one, and just kind of like have it tamed the way you want it to. So I thought that was a good tip, and I definitely will get one so I can just kind of tame her hair when I want it to, without having to use any sort of like water, liquid, or oil-based item. So yeah, just that was my little advisory that I found out about the hair, just so you can take good care of it, because you know, once it's gone, it doesn't grow back. And yeah, so this whole entire figure is made of plastic, except for the body. The body is like this kind of like rubbery, squishy kind of thing, and like the whole torso. So it can have better neck mobility, because she can look down quite a ways, she can look up quite a ways. So they kind of give that, so it's a little bit more of like a free formation. You shouldn't have many problems with the rubberized part right there. Just do be noted that it is rubber, so be careful. But the arms and everything else is plastic, thank God, because I really want to pose her up, and I just didn't want plastic or like the rubber part to rip or anything. So I am really happy that they went the plastic route with this, especially because I have my Star-Lord, which is still like my favorite Hot Toys, and I would love to pose them up and everything together. It would be awesome. So I'm really glad that they have actual joints rather than a covering for it. Going down here, you can see her blouse. It is a like black vest, and underneath it has a like white kind of tank top type material that has a zebra print at the bottom. So I thought that was kind of cool. And then you can see like the little buttons and stuff. It's all like one piece, so it doesn't like, I think it like it zips up the sides so that you can take it off. And I will definitely be taking it off because you can like put it in like another outfit that it comes with. So you can get a this like little shirt here, so it is meant to come off. You just got to be careful with taking it off and such like that. But I will be putting her in her other outfit too, so that you can see kind of what that looks like. And it's a really weird process, but and I'm a little nervous to do it myself because I've never done it like this before. But it should be interesting, and I'll let you know how it goes. But before that, here is her jacket, because that is really, really cool. And then this is like my favorite part about her outfit is the jacket. So it is like this brown and black leather. Do be careful with the leather. Don't like leave it bent like this for a super long period of time, because you don't want it to crease and like start to tear or anything, because it is fake leather. So you do have to be mindful of things like that with these figures. You don't want it to peel or anything like that. You keep it fresh as long as possible. So yeah, just don't put too much stress on the jacket if you don't have to for a super long period of time. But it's super cool. It has dark browns all down it. And as well as like a little bit of light brown on the sleeving, as well as like a little bit of like the dark brownish black color. And the texturing on it is absolutely phenomenal. And of course you can see here that it has this collar, which is super nice, and a little bit of buckles that are plastic kind of sewn on. And then the back portion right here, it continues this light brown look and goes off into two separate pieces. So that's kind of cool, and I'm pretty sure there's a little bit of like wiring at the bottom, so you can kind of flip it up to the way that you want it to. It'll like keep its pose and stuff, so that's really cool. I definitely like that, because if you want them to look like, you know, they're in the wind or something, you can definitely do that and it'll look fantastic. Star-Lord has a longer jacket that comes with him, because I have the same version from the series that this came from, which was Volume 2, and it was absolutely phenomenal the way you can make it look like it was blowing in the wind and stuff, which was really cool. Going back here, you can see that she has her layered belt, which is non-removable, so please don't do that, and it would possibly be broken if they do so. It was actually in the instructions, just don't remove that, or anything basically from the waist down, don't remove. Just the top portions are removable for clothing. But she has like little knee pads here, which are all one piece and kind of stay on here. Her pants are also like a pleather, so do be careful when bending, not to have it bent for a super long period of time. She has a little piece right here that kind of wraps around here. That's another thing, I would definitely be careful when rubbing this up. Just take it slow so it doesn't like chafe the leather. And then you can see the knee pads better right there. Those are also black. And then for her boots. Now her boots are like the only complaint that I really truly have. They're absolutely amazing and I love them, and they have like the cool like little hole effect in the stiletto part of the heel. But and like look at the detail. The paint app is just phenomenal on it as well. They look just like regular boots. Now my only critique for her is that it's not two separate pieces of a boot. Like my Star-Lord figure, it has a joint right here. It's kind of split off into two different sections so that you're able to bend the ankle and get all the great poses that you want. But since this boot is one solid piece, this ankle will not bend anywhere. Like it will stay put, and that's a little disappointing because that kind of hinders posing a little bit. So I do wish that they would have found a way to like make the boot a little bit more fluent so she could do some better poses. But that's just little things. She overall is really, really cool. And I absolutely love the amount of detail that this has. Like I said, 3 years worth the wait for sure. And then we have her sword right here that I can get it to focus. I have her holding it. Oh, and then right here, before I forget, she does have wrist cuffs that you slide off before you take the jacket off. Those are also really nicely detailed. They look like a pleather, but they're plastic. And then we have the sword right here, which has a lot of great detailing. It looks phenomenal. Like just straight out of the movie. Do be careful because it is quite sharp, so you don't want to stab yourself. I already did that once accidentally. But yeah, that's made out of like a plastic material, so be careful with that as well, since it is kind of like a daintier piece. It's a little bit thinner, so be careful not to break it. This is the folded up version, where if you did not have her displayed with the long version, you put it inside of here, kind of clasp it onto her like pants. And then right here, we have her jetpack, which you take apart the back piece and then you kind of slip around the red t-shirt that I'll put on. And I'll have this on as well so you can kind of see how that looks. But it just comes off the back right here of this like little jetpack piece. You wrap this around your shoulder and then you kind of pop it back together. Be careful because that is plastic as well. And you don't want to risk breaking that because it is very flimsy. Right here is her giant gun, which you can pair her with in the red outfit or however you want. It's from the, I think the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 where she is wearing the jetpack and the red shirt, so that's really cool. I really like the detail on this for sure. You can see all like the corrosion of it from use over time and the nice gold and silver effect, as well as like the scope. It's very, very nice and a very well done piece. It's also a very light plastic too, so it shouldn't weigh down her arms or anything at all. This is her red shirt right here. It's a very stretchy material. In order to put this on, you're gonna take off the hands and stuff, and then take off the jacket itself. And then they recommend that you pop the shoulder joint out from the shoulders to take the arms off. And then you'll unzip this like halfway up, and then it should come off with you. Well, you got to take off the head swell first, and then you take this part off, and that way you can put on the shirt once you put the arms back on, and it'll be a bit easier from there on. I thought that was an interesting technology piece to have the shoulders detachable. I'm a little bit nervous to do it myself, but I will definitely let you know how that goes. I'm very intrigued by it. But for the cutest piece here is, of course, Baby Groot with the detonator, which I thought was hilarious. He'll go great with my other little Groot that I got with Star-Lord that's sitting on a rock. But he's really cute and he has amazing details. The paint application for something this small is amazing, and Hot Toys is notorious for making like the small things really great details, so I thought that was really, really cool. But I think that's all for this outfit, so I will quickly change her to the jetpack and the red outfit so she can kind of see what she looks like in that one. Okay, and here we have her in her second outfit now. It was relatively easy actually to take on and off, and when I was super concerned about the arms, they were actually really easy to take in and out of the socket. So now I really don't have that many worries about that. I would just take it slow and steady and be very careful. While this is off, I'll give you a little bit better look at this. It is a sleeveless, and it has a collar on it right here. And then you can see that I zipped it a little over halfway up. Be careful not to unzip it, and so it doesn't come out of the track or anything like that. But I zipped it halfway up so I could remove it from her, which was relatively easy. And then also, while this is off of her as well, here is a better look at the interior of her jacket, as well as a better look at the exterior as well. It's really nice and light and very well made, for sure. I absolutely love this jacket, like a lot. She's definitely going to be displayed in this outfit. But as for this outfit, you can see that she has her big gun for this one now. Here's a look at her wearing the shirt, which was really easy to get on. It's really light and silky, so it goes over the body like really easily. Then you can see that I have the jetpack attached at the back here. And a better look at how it fits on the back. I have her hair pulled to the side so you can see it a little bit better. But the detail on the jetpack is really cool. I love the golds and silvers and the different types of effects that they gave it. It's really, really nice, and I really like it. Part of me wishes I had two, so I could display one of each in each outfit, because it's really great. Both outfits are actually really, really nice. And then I will move her gun out of the way here real quick, so you can see the front piece, which is really, really nice. I really like that a lot. And it's it's much nicer in design to put together than Star-Lord's, because Star-Lord's actually was a little bit different on the way that you put it together, so I'm glad that they improved it to make it a little bit more easier and not like you were gonna break it, because it was actually in reverse, where you had to snap these portions together rather than just the back of the jetpack. So I'm really glad that they fixed that and made it a little bit easier to put that on, so I don't feel like I'm gonna break it every time that I put it on. But I think that is it for her. I'm really curious to know what you guys think. The head sculpt, majority liked it, but there were some people who thought that she looked a little dead stare, which I can kind of agree. She doesn't really have that much of an expression, but I really, really like it per se, because if they give her too much of an expression, then the posing and stuff can be limited. Like my Harley Quinn, she only looks one way, so I only have to, photograph her one way, because her eyes look white if I photograph her the other way. So I'm really, really overall happy with this one. I definitely want to hear your guys' opinions on this one, as well as answer any questions that I can possibly answer based off Hot Toys, because I know that they can be complicated sometimes. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment, and I will respond the best I can. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!